All right, this is page 1 of our study guide. In questions 1 and 2, we're asked, can a triangle have sides with the given lengths? And we want to remember that the smallest two sides have to add up to a number greatest than the third side. So if I check 4 plus 7 must be greater than 8, which it is. So yes, that makes a triangle. On the other hand, 6 plus 10 is not greater than 17, so no, those sides don't make a triangle. Questions 3 and 4, we went over these more detailed in our notes, but we said really to find the range of possibilities, we're going to find the positive difference. So 7 minus 4 is 3, and then the sum, 7 plus 4 is 11. And to satisfy this inequality that A plus B must be greater than C, that we could always find those boundaries by subtracting and adding the sides we're given. So over here, we'll do 17 minus 9, and that is what, 8? And then 17 plus 9 is 26, and those are our boundaries for the third side. All right, number 5 and 6, we're listing the triangle's sides in order from shortest to longest, and we might need to solve to find some missing angles here. So if I know that this is 90 degrees and that's 56, I could say 180 minus 90 leaves me with 90. So then 90 minus 56 will be angle L. So let's see, 90 minus 56, I can borrow, I don't have a calculator with me, 10 minus 6 is 4, 8 minus 5 is 3. So this is a 34-degree angle. All right, so once we have angle L, just remember that the shortest side of the triangle is opposite the smallest angle. So if L is the smallest angle, the shortest side is BO or OB, however you want to letter it. If O is the medium or middle angle, the next side is LB. And then lastly, the largest angle, the 90 degree, is opposite LO. So LO is the longest side. All right, coming over here to number 6, we're doing the same thing here. We have a linear pair. So to find this angle R, I could do 180 minus 107. And what I'm left with is my angle R. I also need to find angle T. I know it looks like the smallest, but I don't want to ever trust my eyes because you never know. If I add that up, that's like 180 minus 148. So 180 minus 148. I subtract 10 minus 8 is 2. 7 minus 4 is 3. 1 minus 1 is 0. So T is 32 degrees. All right, so my shortest side is opposite side T. So it's side SR. My middle side is opposite angle R. So ST, and my longest side is opposite the 75, so RT. All right, question 7 and 8, determine the two largest angles in each triangle. The largest angle is opposite the longest side. So if LN is the longest side, angle M is largest angle. If ML is the next longest side, angle N is the next largest angle. Same thing over here. If BD is the longest side, angle C is the largest. If BC is the next, angle D is the next largest angle. All right, moving down to 9 and 10, really similar questions here. List the sides in order from largest to smallest. The largest, again, is opposite the longest side. So the largest would be D. The next largest is opposite the next longest side, so that should be S. And then the smallest is opposite the smallest side, that should be angle A. Coming over to number 10, same thing. The largest side opposite the longest side opposite the largest angle. So then next would be angle S. And then if 13 is the smallest, angle J is the last one. We said we're going to skip 11 and 12. We're not doing those in this unit. For 13 through 16, we got to find these missing angles, look for relationships we know. If I know that's 90 degrees, because I have the box right here, I know that P plus 37 has to be 90. So P has to be 90 minus 37. So 90 minus 30 is 60, minus 7 more is 53. You're welcome to use a calculator on these. Not in my office at the moment. Don't have one. I'm going to label this in here, 53. So then to find angle Q, I know that Q plus 53 plus 49 all has to add up to 180. So if I combine my 53 and my 49, add that up, 9, 10, 11, 12, 9, 10, I get 102. So that means that Q plus 102 has to be 180. And if I subtract 102 from both sides, 180 minus, oh my goodness, I need to line that up, minus 102, 10 minus 2 is 8, 7 minus 0 is 0, 7 minus 0 is 7, and 1 minus 1 is 0. So I get that Q equals 78 degrees. All right. You can always just check yourself real fast, make sure that those add up to 180. So then to find R, I have a linear, I have a linear pair. So I know Q plus R has to add up to 180. And if Q is 78, I could do 180 minus 78. You should get the same number that we subtracted from 180 to get 78. We could also just add those together and use that exterior angles theorem. All right, to find S, I've got another linear pair. So S plus 49 has to equal 180. So S equals 180 minus 49. So 180 minus 50 is 130. If I subtract 1 less than 50, I should have 131 left. And if we wanted to find T, we could add those three and they should add to 180. All right, that's the front page. There'll be another video for the next page.